When your pet needs urgent care, you need Animal Emergency Care, staffed with caring veterinary professionals with a state-of-the-art facility. Open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for emergencies only. Animal Emergency Care in Bellingham and online at animalemergencycare.net. After 20-some years of KAFE Kritters, we've seen it all. We've seen dogs and cats and guinea pigs and horses and turtles and lizards and snakes. But we've never seen one of these before.
Let alone two of them.
Yeah. These are hermit crabs. I didn't know people had hermit crabs as pets.
People have everything as pets, Dave.
Laura Clark from the Whatcom Humane Society. I didn't think we'd have any more firsts.
I'm trying to wrangle these. I'm concentrating.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh.
These are two hermit crabs, and you're adopting them out together.
Well, of course, they're a pair.
Yeah.
I think they're an old married couple, really, and they walk around yelling at one another to pick up things in their enclosure. But they are two hermit crabs that were brought in by somebody who, like so many other animals, got them, then realized they couldn't take care of them. Our customer service staff at the Whatcom Humane Society has become a bit obsessed with them. And so they have visited all of the social media sites for hermit crabs. And Mandy, as you learned, there's lots.
There's a lot of them. I went to Instagram, typed in hermit crabs. People have pages and pages dedicated to their hermit crabs.
I didn't know this was a thing.
It's a total thing because you can DIY their enclosures. Because the thing about hermit crabs is, so these guys picked their shells. They chose what they're living in right now. And as they grow, they're going to outgrow these shells and they're going to need to pick new shells. And so you have to have shells in their enclosure that they can move into. And so it's really important to have multiple shells and things they can climb on and burrow into. And they're just the coolest little things. They like salt water and fresh water, and they go in and they have soaks and they store the water in their shells.
Wow.
It's really fascinating. And there's special food you can get for them. I mean, it's really totally a thing going on. And so
I think most people know this, but they don't make their own shells in any way. They're just a crab that goes and finds an empty shell and moves in.
Right. So it's their little, and I think they have great style colors. I mean,
so could I then just go to the beach and get some empty shells for moving in, or does it take like a special shell?
That I'm actually not sure of. I think you probably could, although your pet supply stores sell hermit crab shells of different sizes. Right. So our customer service staff at the Whatcom Humane Society, he doesn't want to let go. So he's going to stay right there.
Okay.
They have tricked out an enclosure for these guys that has things to climb on. It has different shells. It has this special substrate. It has a light. It has a misting thing. It all is included with their adoption fee, which is $100. And I mean, you're getting hundreds of dollars worth of supplies because they became slightly obsessed with making sure that they have the most deluxe hermit crab home ever. And so now they're just looking for a great new home to call their own.
So you brought them in a pretty small container, but you don't recommend that hermit crabs live in something like that?
No. This is just their travel container. Their enclosure is probably the size of this counter here that we have for them. It gives them everything they could possibly want to hang out and have a great life.
Okay. And so who normally would have hermit crabs as a pet?
I mean, families that are ready to make a lifetime commitment to them. They don't live, they live a few years. Yeah. And so, a family that doesn't necessarily want to have a dog or a cat. I mean, it's not like they're high energy.
But you can't just set them and forget them. They need daily care.
They do. They need daily care. They need a specialized food. So there's a little bit of an expense involved with that. And the more handling you can do, the better, because like I said, this little one in the green is pretty social. This one is a little more quiet. You can see he hides in his shell, but now he's latched onto me. He's not going anywhere. So we'll see how long that lasts. But yeah,
it's going to be an interesting drive home.
It will be. I find them fascinating, and the whole shell thing is super cool.
Yeah, very.
That they move in and out of shells is just really, really cool.
Watching them come out of a shell and go pick a new one must be a fascinating thing to see.
So if you are a hermit crab person and you know who you are, you got to come down and meet these guys.
Okay, $100 gets you both hermit crabs and then the complete deluxe enclosure.
Yep, and all the supplies that go with it.
Okay, everything you need to be a hermit crab family. They are fascinating to watch.
They're really cool.
All right. If hermit crabs seem like the pet for you, Go get them at the Whatcom Humane Society. Available for adoption now. Laura Clark, thank you so much.
Have a great week.
Good luck getting that one off you.
Thank you.